Hello guys, welcome back to Jolie's Creations. Today I'm going to be playing Astro and I'm going to be doing all bosses. So I might take damage a little, but that's okay, it's all about having fun. Alright, so my brother Theo's gonna talk again today. He was in my last video.
It's me, Theo. I know I was here in the last video, and my brother is playing Astro. It's a really fun game, and he might take damage, I know, but he got damage on 2 or 1.
So yeah, there toward the end. And that was only the first out of 22. So you'll see a lot. And it'll be a long time.
So this is at the second boss. Well, this is called the main boss that's on right now. And those are the enemies that I just saw that was trying to hurt the Astro bot. And Sully has a little doggy power. And there's like those electric guys, and this is the boss stage.
So if you have Astro bot and you don't know how to get this boss battle, you're gonna need 20 bots in the Galaxy Gorilla Nebula. And there's a few levels onto it. So there should be about 7 bots in each level. There's gonna be many levels and they only give you 1 bot.
Okay, so later in this video, there'll be way harder bosses. Like, some that might be impossible for you guys, or maybe not. Well, anyways, there's still really hard bosses. Like, there's other galaxies that has bosses. There's other worlds that has bosses. There's other main bosses and other mini bosses.
Yeah, so there's about like 7 different galaxies that you get bosses on. So like, I don't know how to explain, but there is very hard bosses, like Theo just said.
So there is a lost galaxy what we saved for last. And I'm not gonna tell you like how we get to the bosses, but it's pretty easy and pretty hard to get to each boss. Well, it will just be very hard for you guys maybe, but I could do it.
Alright, so we're about to beat this boss, so you're gonna see a special surprise after we beat this boss. You see fireworks. Very beautiful.
So we just faced this boss, and now we're on to a boss called Spectre. Well, he at the finish line there. Well, he'll have something else for you guys when you first start the game and you find him. And at the top of this tower, at the edge of the escape level. I don't really know how to call it, but I call it that. And this is just like getting started.
Yeah, so at the start of the game, you have a ship, but it crashes. So it might not make sense to you guys, but we land in somewhere called crash site. So I'm gonna leave the rest to a surprise for you guys. Well, I messed up here because I was trying to figure out a way to get out of this. Alright, so we just finished this level boss, and it's actually called Apes on the Loose from Ape Escape. And they're like little monkey bots. So I want to call Spectre a monkey, but now we're on to a pirate. Captain Pincher. So Like the Lost Galaxy we were talking about at the start, you actually unlock it after you do this boss. So you can do the main finish line or go to the Lost Galaxy. So this guy is kind of similar to a different boss toward the end of this video. Sort of like a green alien. I'm not gonna tell you the name or anything like that. And yeah, like crab arms.
So this guy is ginormous, and we're about to beat him in just right now. And we'll see the next boss right now. And this boss is called Tozudumaru. And it has 3 seconds, and we suck up that to hit it. Then they just get angry, then we just keep fluttering up till we get it, and then we suck it up again. Then we just jump on top of his head by doing that again. And he tried to run away, and we just suck it up.
Alright. So I know Theo called it Tozudumaru, but it's actually called Tama Trio. So now we're on to an octopus guy, who actually needs swimming goggles for some reason. Maybe so he can look up if he had an extra eye of some sort. Well, it might be very, very tiny, so you cannot see. Well, I cannot see, which I can tell you. Alright, so it might be really hard for you guys. So there's enemies with the one with the holes, the yellow guy with the holes. Sometimes they got me. And then, I don't know. We were still at a certain point. So that's pretty much it about Loco Taco. Well, when we get the goggles off, you would think we beated him. Well, that's actually not the truth. So I'm gonna leave the rest of the ideas to you guys, and I really hope you enjoy the Waco Taco fight. I really enjoyed this fight. So these are what really hurt, and the punching gloves, this one actually hurts me, so I had to avoid this one. Then this time I was brave enough and I got it. So then we're about halfway of beating Waco Taco, because there's about like waves and stuff that come after we get all his punching gloves off. So it's after we knock the goggles off and all the punching gloves. So it's like the same exact thing. Just gotta go in there. And also we gotta get that, and then we're really, really close to beating him halfway. I think we already beated him about halfway. So I can't really know everything about Waco Taco. It's all about the game creator's idea. So, okay. So here, this is what I'm telling you. He made a hole of water, and then you see the brown parts, those are where the water hit. So that's where you really want to avoid when the waves come. So here, this is where we get to Waco Taco. Well, I don't know what to say now, but I can say he has pretty cool powers. I mean, I never knew that he could do spike balls until I made it after Tama Trio. So, really, I forgot about that because I never played Astro Ball in a very long time. So, now I saw, and I thought to beat the eye, and then this is what I did. So now he does that again. Pretty creative powers. And now, also, like I said, all the bosses don't have all the bosses do not have fireworks, but I'm gonna leave the surprise of fireworks to you right here. So now we blast him off into the sky and then it explodes into fireworks. Like, how is that possible? An octopus can't explode into fireworks. And now we're on Nidhogg. No, I don't know how to actually pronounce this name. So, this is, I don't know what the game is called, but this level's called Bots of War. So here, we got him running, Nidhogg, so we're about to give, so Theo's about to talk, so here, you might not expect this, so here. Remember when we said that you get a part of when we beat Spectre? This time we get, and that we get a piece, and then remember when I said we crashed? That's what.
Okay, so this is going to be the next surprise that I'm going to leave to you. Oh, this is going to be the next thing you are going to see. You wonder what was eating that. There was this boss called Lady Venomora. And she just spits out those eggs and we start to break them, but if we don't break them in time, they explode into enemies. Oh no, that's so bad. But with the second power, we could just go up and then he crashes the wall. Then he just tries to spit poison, so we could sink into the ground. Oh no! Then they just keep going up, and then slowly charges up this. Then he keeps doing that. Then we charge up into her sin. Then that makes her fall down. No, you'll never expect this. She's sawing the platform with her tail. I think you never would have expected that. I didn't expect Sully to do that again. That was very good. This time we have a smaller platform here. And Astro is sinking into the ground. And then she spits out more eggs. So there could be way more enemies. What I do not like. Or Sully. Enemies hurt us, and this time it gets so small that we have to be. Then we hit her again. Then she almost falls down. Then we just grab her tongue. Then you will never expect us to do this, and you think we won, but no. The boss is still going, and she spits out more eggs. And she spits out poison balls? How is that even possible? Oh, it might be possible for her, but not for us. Because, like, snakes are not even supposed to be doing that. Like, the next boss is about to come up, but we just beated her. She stole the finish line. Now after a boss. Finish the boss.
Alright, so on to Chief Koala. So now we're on the level called Dude Rating. So I actually don't know what game this is based off of. So this is like a kid version of those games. And also a little bit cuter. And probably more bosses than you would expect. So he's like a king thief Koala. So I can imagine his name is Koala for some reason. And our goal is to hit the diamond on his head. So that is actually like a red, this pinkish, yellowish diamond. Well, it's a bunch of different colors, like light orange, like, I don't know how to pronounce that color. So now this is like the hardest one out of all of them for some reason. I don't know why, but this one was really, really, really hard for me to beat. I had to be super careful to not lose any of my hearts for you guys. Alright, so this is just a chameleon. So chameleons are green and it's slowing down time because I have this specific power-up that lets me slow down time. I was really scared when we get to the final, because that is where I always lose. That happened to me a lot. I mean, it took me like 2 days to finally beat this boss for my first time. I mean, for you guys it might look easy, but for me, not easy. Okay, so now he had a really helpful power-up for him. So I try to get them in the corners for what didn't really matter. But there is still part of the corner. Okay, so now I really don't like those electric guys. So after I beated them, I can imagine I unfreeze time. Alright, so I did freeze time. I knew I would because I literally was playing. Okay, so now. So that one got so messed up. That was like the important spot. So now the fire. I almost lost, so that's why I'm going super slow. So this time I was still making sure I didn't accidentally crash him. So now here. So now the final one, super hard. So almost everybody who played Astro knows how hard this boss is. So he's doing it again. So he's doing a platform. That's what you do. But for you guys, I tried and get onto the platform without even doing it. So once you do it first, I want to do that, because then it will just take you longer, I think. I never tried it. I think that was about my third or second time trying that, but my first time trying it in a video. Alright, so I was super scared there. Alright, so now I was tippy-toed there. Finally, he's done. He gets down more and more eggs. Some of them just fall down. I don't think that's actually supposed to happen. Well, maybe it is supposed to happen because there will not be a platform. Alright, so finally we beat him. It was super hard for me to beat him, but here we get him. Then he tries and claws out like, let me go. But he flies into the air, falls down. And then I think he fell down into a lighter part of that light stuff, and it was right by fireworks.
Okay, so the last boss was one of my favorite bosses. This one, it has good music for Sully, but not for me. But this is a really hard boss for Sully. Like, it took him a couple tries to beat him. And it was pretty hard for him. And I couldn't even beat it, I think. Or maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? Well, all I know that Sully made this video, and I'm just helping record with the voicing and talking. So then he just throws low and we keep bonking it on his head. Then this is where we finish him all into the ground. And he goes in there and pops up to the finish line. Now this boss is called Frigid Frosty. Guys, this is one of the bosses where Sully took damage. You see, like, he just got frozen there. I'm sorry what Sully did, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter because he's just trying to have fun. He tried to punch him, but it didn't work. Then Sully's gonna pop up into the finish line, and then he defeats him. Look at that, a cute little mini fritted Frosty. I don't know if he's happy that his dad got destroyed, but here, this is the one similar to Captain Pincer, but it likes lava and has cannons instead of crabs. So for this one, we can't actually see the lake, so it's actually similar to how he beat them. So I haven't played Astro Ball in a long time, so that's why I didn't do it before the fire hit. But I'm pretty sure that is possible. So I just didn't want to get hit there. And then I think I popped up, but then it was getting too close that it got. Oh, alright. So we have a ball power up. Oh, sorry guys. Okay. So I do know this boss because I did it before, but I still take damage because this one's one of the hard ones. So you won't matter what he goes into. A nice volcano! Ha ha ha! Okay, well then, see? The head blasted off, but not catch it on fire. But he just saw it going in. Where in the world is his hat? His face was on the ship. Alright. So, Firebird, and here we get our 7 bots! Hooray! But I got the present! 100 coins! Okay, that was real life. But just like treasure hunting and get $100. Lucky. Okay, I actually don't know if that's real, but it's possible. It is possible. Well, probably not. A lot of people give away $100. Alright, so here, Uber Foe. It's an Uber UFO. Okay, so now Silver Spiky guy. His name is Silver the Hedgehog. Okay, no, that's just the Sonic character. Okay, so but he's a Silver Spiky. That's what I'm gonna say. What is his name? Silver Spike. So I literally missed him. But I still got him. I don't know if the shadows mean smaller or shadows mean bigger. I don't know. So maybe the shadows are just smaller because I never expected that. And I like the stars, like shooting stars. I don't know what they actually are. Alright, so Disney's Revenge. This one was actually super duper hard for me. Super. And this is right before I get on the main boss, right before the final boss. And then after that, you get to see what a Lost Galaxy is. Okay, so this whole video was shorter than I expected. So it's gonna be like an hour and a half. Alright. Season Revenge is on. And this is another of the same boss, but different. He looks the same, but there's different enemies. And then he throws all of those at the same time. And then he just shoots that out. What honestly, Sully just flew away on accident. Is that like a blizzard or something? I have no idea. But right there, he had trouble. He told me, and I did not feel good for him. But that's crazy. What just happened there? Well, that is really, really crazy. And he just hit that, what makes him go on down. Then he's about to go on another main boss. Just about now. You'll see what this boss is called. It is called Falcon McFly. Like a McFlurry. Well, this, we just have to hit the enemies and we just turn it into a ball that we let go. Then that's how we get hits. And then we just jump over here close. Then he stops spinning. Then we go on his back. Then so he just like jumps. They follow him. And then he just stomps on it. And then Falcon McFly just starts flying. And then he spits out those. He does. And that makes it harder and harder to get there. And I didn't even know that would happen. That's why it will curl into the ball. And that's so I could get that guy. But so he did do it. And then it just spits out the balls. Then it starts packing. Okay, so here we are. Falcon McFly. So, we're kind of like maybe a bird that serves McDonald's. Or a McFly bird. Or a McFly flurry. Falcon McFly McFlurry. Okay, maybe Falcon McFlurry. I don't know how to make a Falcon McFlurry. Maybe just put Falcon in there. Okay, so I don't know. Where Falcons live? Well, I'm pretty sure some of them live in North America. Maybe we could spot them in Arnold or Imperial. I don't know. Well, I never saw a bird with a helmet. For some reason, maybe just to keep that from people. Maybe that's a secret. Alright. So, the next one, I don't know how to explain. But, I thought I would go into the one that I got hit on. Well, I think it's the next one. Alright, so now, Blunderjaw, the T-Rex. A Blunderjaw. Okay, so finally we get, he had one of the same power that me. But they have creepy faces on us, then I get him. Well, we just gotta beat him, like, get his arm and legs, and head, that's all that I could tell you. But until we get another, until I figure out another thing today, I'm just gonna talk about facts about this guy. Alright, so, I think he likes, maybe he likes blood, maybe blood drops from his teeth, I don't know. Maybe the pool got infected, maybe the water got infected, I don't know if that's even possible. I think there is a blood pool that existed before. Okay, so, anyways. He falls down finally, and here it comes. Big jump. So now I have to get his head, and got it first try. Well, finally, we beat him. So then everybody's like, let's go to the finish line. Let's let the turtle bring us there. That's what you will be like. But once you get closer, you're going to be like, hey, the bridge is broken. Then you're going to be like, oh, the T-Rex is back. You'll be like, uh-oh.
And then you're gonna be like, there's Rodriguez. And then you did it. Alright. So this is the battle where I got hit for the second one.
Okay, so this time we made it way further into the bosses. We're like at the end. So this level, this is a cutscene when they all fly out. What is this, a cutscene? And we go on our controller and we start flying. And you guys just see right there, they blast off. And then we blast off into Blaze Straw Drink Go. And this my brother calls a mini boss, but I don't. That's kind of weird that he calls it that. I know, right? Like, Astro's bots are flying on a controller, and they are holding bombs, so it can explode. But that did not happen. This part is pretty hard, and this does not feel good for me. Because they also shoot lasers, but we shoot different lasers. They'll shoot for like a second. And I shoot for longer than that. And then they just keep going and keep going until it explodes. Then you can see that they made it over here. Then they just start doing this. And they start coming over here. Okay, so then they blast off those meters with big things. Okay, so their bot keeps doing that. And we just get rid of those meters with them. Ratchet and Random Rake. And Random Guy. Ratchet and Random Guy. It's helping us. I have no idea why we call him Random Guy, but that's just what we call him. It's so funny, right? I guess not for them, but for us, yeah. Oh, it's going backwards, guys! It's going backwards! It's going backwards! It's going backwards. It's going backwards! It's going backwards! And now it stopped.
Okay, so here we're in. I think this is the part where I die. Oh, wait. So, alright, so Theo didn't tell you this, I don't think, but this is the second level that I got hit. Well, it's toward the end, so I hope you guys don't blame me. I haven't played Astro Ball in a while. Okay, so here we go. So here are the aliens, and I think a million of them are about to come up. Well, maybe not a million. Maybe like 35? I don't know. Maybe 50? Oh no. Okay. So, there's spiky guys down there, but they're yellow. But now they are spikes.
Okay, so Astrobot is just defeating this random stomping guy. I have no idea what that means, because this is where Sully always dies. Was so bad. So bad. Like, I don't even think like it's a being like level like this will definitely be a hard level, but in a different game. Well, this is a pretty easy game, but towards the end, it's hard. guys. Well, you should play this game because it's a fun game also. Guys, you will definitely know that these walls are here because we did it. You see that one, so his wings flew off there. He makes it here. Alright, so here's Space Bully Green Guy. Okay, an alien called Space Bully Green Alien. Okay, you'll see the name in 1 minute, maybe even a few seconds. Okay, so here, this is where you see, like you guys need to save. But Space Bully Nebula keeps it. Like the question is, how to get him back? Well, you're just gonna have to go through the boss and figure it out. Okay, so I'm trying not to get the skull because I know what it does. It really hurts you. Enemies fly out. That's why I try to not get the skull. Okay, so you see that, but I broke his hammer, but he had an idea. He saw that it still works from there. But now he knows that it's impossible for us to break that thing. But he didn't know that that happened, so his eye breaks. Okay, but he can still see that. We could just see it, but why only when we hurt him. So, okay. So, here's the... Okay, now he goes flash at spinning wheel again. Okay, and there's Blobon. Monkey Dory. Okay, no, that's actually a Pokemon, but it's a monkey that grabs rocks. Not Monkey Dory. I mean, he's only in a Pokemon. Okay, so I didn't even know why I mentioned Pokemon. Well, Pokemon are in this video. Okay, so now you shooting bowling balls, I think. Those are not rocks. Bowling balls, I think. Well, the question is, how do we actually break his glasses that he has on? By throwing rock at him! Okay. That is how we break that. And then we break that. And then we do this. And he gets so mad. I don't know why, but he just spins the wheel again. And then that person gives us stuff, and then so he gets a, and it turns. Now the magnet. We don't want the balls to fall on after, but what happens if it does? That'll be bad. Oh great. Bad. We're about to do this. We're about to do this. You guys think? No, let's do this. Alright, so goodbye, Space Boy Nebulax. And then we save the CD. Well, I don't know what his name is. UPC? Well, maybe, I don't know. What? CPU? I don't know. Well, all that I know is that we beat it in. Well, that's what you think. But... who's that green hand? Oh, Space Bully. You're such a Space Bully. Hang on, what's your teeth? Okay, I probably knocked them out. Okay, so it's recording. Okay, now he's throwing those. He's throwing them. He's throwing them. Uh-oh. That is so bad. No. No. No.
No! No! What's going on?
No, it's...
Oh. Let's get that. I think I'll be taking that. Load! Boom! We're in a ghost. Okay, so the last one would actually be a final boss. I mean, yeah, this is the final boss, but that, well, I saved Lost Galaxy for last. Okay, so I don't remember what level you get this one in, but I'm just telling you it's not in one of the main levels. But all the other bosses are, but not this one. Well, we got 2 more after this one that isn't a main level.
Okay, so this is the ghost level. Now we have to shoot the ghosts with light to defeat them. And we're almost done with the boss, but the red ones go way too fast. Like, so we can't even catch one. Or, did he? Yes, he did. And he came here. Okay, Dodo Dragon. That's good.
Dodo Dragon. Okay, let's get those pink things. Oh, that's getting him. Oh, he has 2 more left. I don't know if I'll get him or not. Oh, dang it. Oh, I got him. Okay, so now let's leave. Okay, now let's, oh, mega blooper. I know. It's a black one of those blob guys. Did you even see one of the blob guys yet? I have no clue what to say. Maybe you did. But okay. So the mega. Oh! Got him. So that's the end of this video. Like and subscribe. And here's one fun Minecraft challenge for the rest of this video.
Like for Sylveon.
And subscribe for Umbreon. Bye guys. Hope you enjoyed this video.